Hi everybody, this is Kim from Earn Greater Profits, and in this quick video I'm just going to show you the highlights of the calendar system in our platform. And I am just under calendars here, and you can see that we've got up this month's calendar. You can see we've got a couple of appointments set. You can do the calendar by day, week, or month. You can also check out the calendar based on the type of calendar you want to look at or the users. And so I've got my demo person here, which shows us the demo person's calendar and their consultation appointments. One way to add an appointment to the calendar is just click on New and then click on the calendar you want. This is optional because it's got a name set already. Let's just set this to be 10 to 11 slot for tomorrow. And you can set it to unconfirmed or confirmed, but usually if you're doing it manually, you'll just leave it at confirmed. Then you'll just choose who is attending the appointment. And it is booked. So we've got 2 appointments there, 1 there. And then you can also see them in a list view. And you can also edit the appointment or view the details. Reschedule them, delete them if you want. And then under calendar settings, let's just go there so you can kind of take a look. So I've got some demo calendars kind of set up here to show the different types. There's a regular consultation, which is considered the default calendar. We've got salon services, a round robin, and a class booking. And let's just look at the consultation calendar. In fact, before I show you that, I'm just going to flip over here. This is my calendar on my website, and so it just gives you a good idea of what it looks like. And you can use your brand colors and edit it. This is called Neo, just happens to be the way this looks. There's also a classic view, which is a smaller view, which condenses it into a much smaller area. So if on your website you just have a small area for your calendar, then we've got you covered there. So we can just look at Fridays, select that day, and then you can attach any form you've created or use their default. I believe this is their default. And so in order for somebody to create an appointment with you, they need to fill out all this information. And so all that's going to go into the CRM, and then they'll hit schedule meeting, and then you can send them to a separate page or just add a thank you text to this page. So let's go back to where we were. Let's just hit edit on this consultation. You can add your logo here, description. If it's a group calendar, you add those that are in the group, and you can create groups. I'll show you where you can create groups. You can name your URL. You can change the event colors. This is set to red. As you could tell before, all of our appointments were in red. Here's your availability. And you've got to coordinate this availability with the user's availability. And so your user is whoever your staff member is. In fact, we'll go over there really quick. Here's our staff member, demo person. And so here's their availability to have appointments, and I've just got it Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. So as long as the calendar is set up to run through those, those times, then it's going to show just fine. Now, say you've got that person only is available on Saturdays, but yet your availability here in the calendar is Monday through Friday, then you're never going to book anything for that user because the calendar and their availability doesn't sync. So you just have to make sure things are syncing. If you're not seeing available spots, like as shown if it says no available spots, then you've probably got a problem with syncing your availability. So double check all of that. You can set the meeting intervals and the duration for whatever you like, how much time how much heads up time you want for the meeting, the date range, how far in advance you want them to be able to schedule, how many maximum bookings per day, and how many max bookings per slot. This is if you have group classes. And then if you want a buffer time between each meeting, then you can set that as well. Here's where you put the form in. So we just have the default form that we saw. Any form you've created can be added to any calendar that you want. And there's just some other additional options here. If you want it to go to a new URL, just type in the URL here for your thank you page, or the default. You can change the wording there. You can add your Pixel ID so that you can track where people are going. And you can auto-confirm or manually confirm new calendar meetings. Now, when somebody schedules a calendar and an appointment, you can send certain types of notifications, or you can set your workflows to send those notifications out through the workflow, and that's what I've done here. So I've unclicked those. I don't like it when Google Calendar sends out additional things because it duplicates, but you have that option to do that. You can allow people to reschedule or cancel the meeting, and so those links will be in the emails if you're sending out emails here. I've got those links in separate emails, and then you can also make additional notes. If you link to a different calendar, the calendar is going to show up on your Google Calendar here, and the sync option, you'll usually use it one way. You have also two-way and smart syncing, but that's if you want all your other calendar items coming into this particular calendar as well. That would include personal stuff, and so it gets kind of crazy. So one way is usually the good sync option to use. And then there are some customizations. So you can use a calendar image. They've got this new customization where your primary color you can set, and what you want to say the button text is. So if it's schedule a meeting or schedule a class or schedule whatever, you can change that. You can include certain things or exclude them. You can also insert custom code. I have this inserted. It changes all the CSS and the colors to be somebody's branding colors. And so there's how to edit your calendar. Here you have groups, so you can add a calendar group and name the group, and then add your different things, and then put your users or your staff inside those groups. You've got, these are kind of new service menus, so that's like for salons and people that do nails or massage, where you can just allow them to set up their own appointment based on the service that you offer. And if each service is 30 minutes or 60 minutes, you've got something set that you can just post right on their calendar, and those people can just choose what they want. You have the option of having them pay, And I didn't show that to you in the calendar settings because I don't have a payment option attached to this or integrated, so I didn't show it. But once you integrate your payments like Stripe or PayPal, that payment option will come up, and then you have the option of having the person pay at the time that they schedule. You can schedule rooms, so like an Airbnb situation or an event venue, and then equipment if you rent out equipment. These are fun new things that people have asked for in the software, and our developers have been able to add those. And so it really expands the industry niches that we can serve with our calendar. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.